So this is a diorama that was produced by Rick Conley. He was a local teacher in Hudson Falls. He was a historian, and he put together this model of the 5 combination locks that we have down at the Burgoyne Avenue. And ended up, it demonstrates how the locks are working, how they would open up, let the boats through, lower the level of water, and then how it would be coming back is just the opposite. And you'll notice on the side here that there was what they call a sluiceway. And originally what had happened was when they needed enough water to fill the first lock, the doors would close on the lowest part of the lock, and then they would end up, the boat would go in, but they had to do something with the excess water. So then they had a lock, they had the valves over here on the side. They would open the valves up, and that excess water would go down and go back into the canal. And then they had the sluiceway was right in parallel with the locks. And each one of the locks, the water would, here again, they would divert it to the sluiceway, and it would be, each lock would have it go down at the same level as the lock. Each one of the locks, this one here, we had 2, what you call the lock tender shanty. There was one at the top and one at the bottom of the 5 combination locks. And end up, basically what they call the 5 combines rather than combination, but they call them combines. What would happen was, if you took a picture here, this shows a typical canal boat going down with lumber on it. And there was also some, I think, some limestone on it. Then also Rick did another this is a cross-cut of a canal boat. You'll notice that the canal boat, this particular one happened to have the a place for the horses to end up stay as they went along. If the horses got tired or whatever, there were areas along the way where they could have new fresh horses come in and save the old horses. So there was barns in different places where they could end up if the horses needed to, and sometimes there were mules. They would end up have it so they could end up replenish them with all of us. And then, as you notice in the back of them, there was some of these in the summertime, they would end up, the families would live on the canal boats also. And they end up, and for their food, they would end up, lots of times, there would be rabbits, it would be fish, it would be partridge, it would be whatever they could get along with nature, or they could get some, at the local stores or whatever. This here is just an individual one. It gives you a little overview, sort of a quick overview of where you can see how that's all 5 together. And this is how one lock works, and you can get a better view of how the doors would open and and then these doors down, like right now, you see the boat would come in here, and then it would close this gate, and it open that one up, and it would float out to the next lock or wherever they're going.